Daybreak. The Daybreak Show.
When we're talking of constituency projects, everybody assumes the National Assembly gets the money and they actually do the projects. But basically that's not true. They put the project is routed to the Ministry of Works that does actual implementation. The National Assembly is not designed to implement projects. The project implementation model of Nigeria is crude to failure. There are major things that were lacking in Nigeria. Let the National Assembly focus on that with their constituency project, because it will directly affect the people in this constituency. This were power, this were education, and this was health. If they say, okay, year 2022, all the constituency projects that will be done will be on power. All they're just going to do is distributed generation of power in each of the constituency. If you look at most constituencies, they're mixed of small cities, towns, and mostly rural. The power requirements in all these areas, maximum it can't be more than 10 meg. And when we're talking of distributed generation using renewable energy, you don't need rocket science. You're going to use people from these regions, this constituency, to implement and support. And then within 1 year, each of these places will probably get between 5 and 10 megs of power. Then the next year they take education. Then they take health. I can tell you I've been to some medical establishments in this state. It's sad. You have a massive general hospital that a doctor only attends once or twice a week. They have 2 nurses. For infrastructure, they have 200 beds. It's really sad. And because there's no harmonization of project, everybody is doing the same thing. When they do the budget, they send it to Ministry of Works. Ministry of Works implements. Nobody is monitoring what they have done, whether it was what they're supposed to be done. Another year. A lot of things are wrong, yeah. But we must give some kudos for efforts that they're doing. And just like the governor of Ogun State, in terms of projects. I mean, we've not seen it this good in the last 8 years of previous administration that I was part of. And I actually resigned in the administration. What we had agreed, what we promised the people is not what was being done. So I can't be part of it. There's some areas when we're campaigning, it's in Ogun West, it's Otunba. We went during campaign and we saw the water was like chocolate brown. That's the water the community was drinking. And we promised that immediately they voted for us, we'll come in here and fix a borehole. And it became unimportant as soon as the administration was in. And a few times I spoke with His Excellency. Excellency, sir, we promised this, let's do it. He said it wasn't his priority. And a few other things. And the road between Ilaro and Owode, it's less than 12-kilometer road of 15 marks, was in a deplorable state and was major access. He abandoned it. So many other things. And I couldn't look the people in the face when I go. I said we made promises and we didn't fulfill them. And I'm coming back. I can't do that. I tell people I'm in politics not because of the benefits of politics. Because we cannot continue to allow the deterioration of our thing. Look at what we're going through. People have not decided to take kidnapping as a means of trade. It's easier than armed robbery. Now you cannot travel in the day. You cannot fly. You cannot enter train. It's terrible. And this was caused because the gradual things that we're supposed to have been doing, we abandoned them in favor of other things that were more populist to say. I mean, our educational sector is in jeopardy. We need to refocus and inject a lot of money, because with proper education, most of these things that bandits are doing, they will not do it. I mean, look at what recently happened. Argument based on beliefs, religious belief, they stone somebody and burn the person. And there's nowhere in the Holy Quran that the punishment of blaspheming is death. No. But because these people are not aware, they are not properly educated, they have a doctrine of hate and violence all over them. And we need to focus on re-indoctrinating our people so that we can have a better future. Even the state governors are finding it difficult to allow the local governments to function. What we must do in Nigeria is simple, through federalism. Let each part of the thing handle the projects and the government, the people. You see, because at the end of the day, all the local government chairmen are just there. They can't implement any project. Meanwhile, they get millions and millions allocations every month. They are Even the governors are fighting the autonomy of local government. They are fighting the autonomy of the legislative. You know, I mean, let local government do its work. There's no way you as one person can turn to 20 people. Give them guidelines of what you expect from them and then monitor what they're doing. There's no local government chairman currently that can afford to repair a 500-meter road. Meanwhile, the least paid local government in my state is 120 million a month.
Daybreak. The Daybreak Show.